How many different occasions did they tell you they're going to infiltrate your community with people who look like you who are not you? In these end days, they're getting desperate. All hands on deck. They're pulling out every stop they have. Lucifer's pulling out every stop he has. This is a big violation. How many different situations have they told you they've copied you? Are they making copies of you? Are they infiltrating your community with people who look like you but are not you? They told you with this movie, they cloned Tyrone. Again, they're telling you they're going to infiltrate your community. They told you they've already infiltrated your community with people who look like you who are not. Told you in this movie, Get Out of Babylon, there's an impersonator among us. They told you with this recently. And then there was that creepy recent, very, very recent commercial that came out of the Impact where there was a clone of black people and a whole fucking factory full of YNs essentially that they're just pumping out to go into your communities. You wonder who these Kai Sinets are. You wonder who these Rakais are. You wonder who these fucking weird ass Babylonian black Disney kids are that are popping up out of nowhere who just do everything awful. You're wondering why there's so many videos of black people on TikTok and Instagram that do nothing but talk awful. It's on a time schedule too. They do it during certain times and certain times of the week. They amp it up before you go to sleep and when you wake up. The black men in America, I want you to notice, if you notice more videos of black self-hate coming onto your profiles. When you wake up, don't tell me the first 20 videos you're going to see are of a black man or a black woman, depending on who you are, of your counterparts talking, a video popping up that's viral. It's always viral, talking about how much they hate black women. If you're a black woman, you're gonna wake up and there's gonna be a video within your first 100 scrolls of a black man talking about black women suck. I only play in the snow. I'm a winter warrior. I'm a winter soldier. Snow bunnies are the best. Don't date black women. Black women are awful. Black women hate their hair. Black women this. Black women are disgusting. And it's viral. It has way too many views and way too many likes, and the comments are just very suspect. Same thing goes for you, black man. The first thing you do is you wake up and because you're the most hated, within the first 10 scrolls, you're going to see a video of somebody talking about how much they hate black men specifically and why they're the worst and why they're demons, why they deserve to be purged from the earth. And it's going to be through a black face. They're always through a black face because they know they can't come on there and say that themselves. So they get this guy, the clone, to come on there and say it. You wonder where all these black politicians are coming from. You wonder where all these fucking Jiffy Pop cook 1 minute in the microwave celebrities are popping up out of nowhere. Every fucking day they got a new fucking young black person running out there acting a fool. They have these teen takeovers where a bunch of random blurry-faced black people are just running around on bikes, kicking shit over, just going crazy, causing mayhem and chaos for no reason. And they tell you in a commercial they have a whole factory of YNs. Some cases you deal with a clone. Other cases, you're dealing with a wicked Shemite, somebody that's not Israel. Remember, all Israelites are Shemites. Not all Shemites are Israelites. Not all melanated people are of the same family. Ham and Shem are shades of brown that are different. They both come from two different lineage. There's tons of people on the Psalms 83 Confederation, a list of nations who are going to get absolutely gobsmacked by the Most High for what they've done to the children of Israel. Many of the nations on there are black. Many of the nations on there would be, quote, considered black, would be able to blend in. And remember, when the Israelites were in trouble, who did they run into? Where did they run to? They ran to Ham's land to try to blend in. So essentially, as I said, the opposite is now happening. Ham's in trouble. All these other Gentile nations are in trouble. So they're trying to run in and blend into Israel in hopes that they can get away. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You can't make this up. Do they not even look kind of similar? Another example of this was the Rhoda Brick Lady. What is it? That mess that happened with Jesse Smollett. Remember that? That was a great example of them sneaking people that look like us, that can pass kind of if you're not vigilant. And this is why they're getting so upset. Black Americans won't stop pressing people. Who are you? Where did you come from? What's your lineage? Why are you in America? This is why they don't like black Americans doing this, because they can't get away with it anymore. They can't get away with it anymore because now we're not just seeing a black person on the news doing something crazy. We're asking, where is he? Who did he come from? This is why they're getting angry. Black Americans are bringing up terms like Shemite, Ham, Japheth, bringing up Canaanite, bringing up Hamite, bringing up Moabite, bringing up these ancient old world titles. Everybody loves labeling black people whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want. But the second black people play along and we start using actual titles, biblical titles, and we start attaching them to people, nobody wants to play that fucking game anymore. All of a sudden, we're racist and we need to shut our mouths and we don't know what we're talking about. Don't bring those terms up. Stop calling us that. Oh, no, you can't bring that term up. I just saw a video where a lady was going in on an FBA dude talking about, no, but you think I'm a Hamite, right? I see people in the comment section saying I'm a Hamite, and she was not happy. These people are not happy we're bringing these old titles out and they're being found out, so they're mad because this is falling apart. And one last thing before I end this video, their job is to add an audience, so you white people know that you don't believe a lot of the stuff they say, so it's the job of the black clones, the black army clones, the black taskmasters, the black Canaanites, the black foreigners, to make it seem as though you do agree with them. So they'll sit down and they'll be like, okay, everybody knows that white people didn't go to the moon. Everybody knows that white people haven't made it out of the firmament. But they'll get an army of these black clones to say, we believe it. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. You're crazy if you're black and you don't think this. That's the job of the black clones. Also to push belief into events that didn't happen. Very recently, one of apparently a young brother was chilling on a boat with 4 or 3 Caucasian friends, right? A young brother was chilling with 4 Caucasian friends. It makes no sense. Uh, I grew up with white. I grew up with white people. I grew up with white people. I mean, rich white people. I mean, in those types of situations where I find myself being alone with them. And let me tell you something right now. There's a lot of black people who are saying the story is fake. They they send out dozens and dozens and dozens of black content creators to talk about it as if it's real, to talk about it as if it's real and to get you emotionally invested in it and emotionally upset about it. You don't have a choice whether to think it's real or not. They do the same thing with politics. If you notice, a lot of these black politicians, the black celebrities made messages. You're not allowed to not vote. You have to either vote Democrat or Republican. You have to vote either one. That's their job, to get you to vote. It's no different than getting you to go to a church and bow down to an image of white Jesus. It's no different than getting you voting. Doesn't matter who you vote for. It's the same practice. So they understand that. So they get, surround both sides. They get their black golems, they get their black clones to go out there and tell you that you need to vote. If you don't vote, you're giving up your rights. You're giving up what your ancestors fought for. Your ancestors died so you can vote for a musty old white raisin